Hi, this is Scott Geitler from Blue Water Photo, and today we're going to take a look at the Aquatica housing for the Nikon D800. First, let's start off by talking about the Nikon D800 a little bit. I've used the camera a lot, and it's an incredible camera. 36 megapixels, full frame sensor. The detail is amazing. I've shot it with a 16mm lens, 105mm lens, fisheye lenses, and the detail is amazing. You can get huge prints. The autofocus is great. It's a highly recommended top of the line camera, and it does amazing video also. You have a few housing choices for it. The Aquatica housing is an excellent choice. It's very well made and well machined. When you feel the housing, you can tell that the quality of the machine and the aluminum is exceptional. It's a very lightweight housing. The handles feel really solid and really good in your hands, and the nice thing about the handles is that they're easily removed. You can take these handles off and you can pack it very nicely. So it's one of the lightest housings out there for the D800. It's also the only housing that allows you access to the depth of field and FN buttons for the D800. Those buttons can be reprogrammed to a myriad of functions, and that toggle switch is actually right here. It's very easy to get to, especially if you're doing video or some higher end underwater photography. This gives you a lot more options for your camera other than just the shoot and change aperture and shutter speed. Aquatica has an amazing number of ports and zoom gears. I'd say they have one of the widest ranges of supports for big lenses, small lenses, zoom lenses. They have 4-inch ports, 6-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch. So all your port needs are definitely going to be taken care of. Ports go on and they just simply bayonet, and the lock is really solid. Once that port locks, there is no way that port is ever turning or coming off. So if I was ever going to be in rough conditions or be going really deep, this housing I feel could live through anything, any kind of beating, probably better than any other housing out there. Let's look at some of the features of the housing. It comes with 2 bulkheads, and these can be configured to be 2 electronic bulkheads, 2 fiber optics, one or the other. It can be Nikonis or Icolite, so it's whatever you need. These bulkheads on top can be easily configured. There's also a screw mount on the top, so you can put a ball on there, so you can mount a GoPro or a solar light or a focus light, whatever you need to mount on there. There's also, you won't believe this, 3 additional places where you can theoretically have a remote shutter release or an external monitor or a hydrophone. So there's no other housing that has all these spots for these external devices. So if you really want to take advantage of the latest technology, this housing is a great choice for that. I really like the latches. These are secure rust-proof latches that are going to be problem-free. There's a moisture alarm inside the housing. The tray is actually very cool. How you push down and the tray comes out, and the camera goes on here, and this tray is going in a very precise position. So you're probably going to have very few problems with the camera slightly being out of position with this housing. Did I mention there's a moisture alarm in here, so you'll know if there's any water in there. One thing I like about this housing is that the housing goes on and off very straightforward. It's very easy to align and lock. The controls are big, easy to use with gloves, easy to push right by my fingertips. You got the front control dial, rear control dial, shutter, record, AF lock. The handle is fairly close to all these controls. You do not need to reach far to access them. So the ergonomics on this housing are very good. Same with the ISO button on this side and the play button. So overall, I think this housing is great. And if you want to try it out or see it, just call or email us at sales@bluewaterphotostore.com, and thanks for watching the video.